Julia, you may begin.
With the show of hands, who likes going to the beach? That's it? Who remembers going to the beach during spring break or summer and seeing volunteers when they go into the beach hand out yellow mesh bags? Do y'all remember that? Well, according to the website DW.com, it states that 77 species have been identified to have a high impact with the pollution that is happening on the beaches in South Texas. After reading information on several websites on the topic Adopt a Beach, I'm confident to share some interesting information with you today. So according to the classroom survey, 1 out of 7 students have volunteered for a beach cleanup. So today I will talk about why we have beach cleanups, how beach cleanups can help the environment and marine life, and why you should volunteer for Adopt a Beach in South Texas. So these are some problems on our beaches today, which is littering, harming the environment, and harming the marine life and wildlife. According to the Caller Times article, many visitors and locals leave behind trash, plastic bottles, and fishing gear. For example, fishing nets, fishing lines, hooks, and other fishing gear. These items can cause harm to marine life and wildlife, including turtles, birds, and fishes. According to the website oceanblueproject.org, about 1,000 sea turtles die annually from digesting plastic, and that's a lot. Another interesting fact is that sea turtles are one of the marine, I guess you could say species, or sea life animal that's going extinct due to the pollution in the oceans. So here's an ocean conservation statistics. 80% of the pollution in seas and oceans come from land-based activities. By the year of 2050, ocean plastic will outweigh all of the ocean's fish. And pollutants like mercury contaminate seafood, causing birth defects, cancer, and neurological problems. 8 million tons. Every year, 8 million tons of plastic waste enters ocean and kills up to 1 million seabirds and countless fish. And 1.8 trillion. There is so much junk at sea that the debris has formed giant garbage patches, as an estimated 1.8 trillion pieces of trash make up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, the largest of 5 in the world. So that's what I found as interesting. That was pretty interesting. So some solutions. According to the article Beach Pollution 101, it states placing signs to remind people to dispose of trash could help save the environment and make a huge impact on the beaches today. Also, educating visitors and locals about the impact of the pollution on the marine life and wildlife can also help our visitors and the locals stop littering and use those yellow mesh bags that I was talking about in the beginning to dispose of their trash, and then at the end of their vacation, dispose of the yellow mesh bag properly. Also encouraging people to volunteer for beach cleanups. Beach cleanup organizations, not only is Adopt a Beach an organization here, but it's also at other locations like South Padre, and a few other locations. I wasn't able to jot that down, but there's also a few organizations that they have as well. So imagine not having a solution for the beaches here in South Texas. Things would be tough. We would not be able to fix the problem, and it would be an ongoing problem on our beaches today. So here are some ways to help our beaches or the ocean. So one would be conserve water. use less water, so excessive runoff and waterless will not flow into the ocean. Reduce the pollutants, choose non-toxic chemicals and dispose of all chemicals properly. Reduce waste, so cut down on what you throw away. Shop wisely, choose sustainable seafood, buy less plastic, and bring a reusable bag. So like HEB sells those reusable, recycling bags that you can reuse. Reduce vehicle pollution, use fuel-efficient vehicles, carpool, or ride a bike, which is kind of hard because, I mean, all of us have cars, you know. And use less energy. Choose energy-efficient light bulbs and don't overset your thermostat. And fish responsibly. Follow catch and release practices and keep more fish alive. We all like, I don't know, does everybody like seafood? Because I like seafood, fish, crab. And I never thought about it until I actually did this PowerPoint, and I was like, man, we do eat these poor sea creatures, right? Practicing safe boating and anchor in sand areas from coral and seagrasses. Adhere to no-wake zones and respect habitat. Healthy habitat and survival go hand in hand. Treat with care. So I found that very interesting on ways to help our ocean and our beach. Now, if we were to work together and volunteer one Saturday out of the year, we can make an enormous difference on the beaches today. Not only will we help save marine life, but we'll also help our environment stay clean and safe. So today you have learned about how pollution affects beaches. You've also learned about how pollution affects marine life and wildlife, and how you can volunteer for Adopt a Beach, which I'll go in more detail. So first, I would gather friends and family and encourage them to join Adopt a Beach cleanup with you. Second, have them register to the website texasadoptabeach.org and have fun helping the community with the beach cleanup. And so here, here's a website that you can go to sign up for Adopt a Beach. You'll go on to the texasadoptabeach.org. Let me give you a little background about the Texas Adopt a Beach. So this organization has been around since 1986. They coordinate 2 coast-wide cleanups each year, one in April and one in September, which it just passed, literally April 20th. They just did it this past weekend. And they also did it for Earth Day. So I believe, yeah, Earth Day. There are several solutions that can help reduce the pollution on these beaches. And it's as easy as, if you go outside and you see a piece of trash flying in your yard, or you see a piece of trash flying out in the school, pick it up and throw it in the trash. Because usually what happens with that trash is it ends up in the oceans or downtown, and it ends up on the beaches. So how many of y'all have Facebook? Everybody? Mostly everybody? So if y'all can get out y'all's phones and follow the Facebook page at Texas General Land Office Adopt a Beach Program. That'll help you stay in, I guess, like stay in contact or stay informed with the next beach cleanup, which is going to be in September on the 28th. So I hope to see y'all out there, and thank y'all for letting me tell you about Adopt a Beach.